Future Prime Minister, rocket scientist, Terry, Leeds next centre forward. Everyone else, good to be here today. Are there any fans here today? Bit loud than that, please, come on. But even if you don't support them, are they doing well? Yeah. So big cheer there, come big cheer for them. Well, it's good to see so many West Ham fans here today, so thank you there. A couple of key lessons there, really, that firstly, never judge things by appearances, yeah? Appearances can be deceptive. Secondly, I don't know if any of you guys are watching the game the week before last, but my beloved team were winning 5-0, and every West Ham fan were petrified. And look what happened, Burnley come back, nearly come 5-3, was it? Yeah, amazing performance there. So second lesson really there about never give up. And thirdly, had the game gone on for 5 more minutes, I'm sure it would have been 5-5, yeah? And a crucial lesson there is about you never have enough time. If I can just do a sort of demonstration here now. Imagine every day of the week represents a decade in your life. So Monday is like 0 to 10, Tuesday 10 to 20, Wednesday 20 to 30, Thursday 30 to 40, Friday, was that now 40 to 50? 40 to 50 again, Saturday 50 to 60, Sunday 60 to 70, and maybe bank holiday Monday 70 to 80, yeah? Any 0 to 10, anyone under 10 here? No? Anyone 10 to 20? Any Tuesdays here? Put your hand up. A few Tuesdays. Any Wednesdays? A few there, 1 or 2 there. Any Thursdays? Any Fridays? The Saturday club want to join me? And Terry's Sunday club? Yeah. So most in the room actually on a Tuesday already. So have you got much time to waste? Yeah. So the challenge we've got a resource here, we've got an opportunity, but time's moving faster. Now the challenge you've got when being creative is how do you come up with new things, new ideas, new challenges, and there's a lot of obstacles in your way. And the biggest obstacle can often be yourself, because you can put things on a pedestal and say, oh, I'm waiting for the big idea, the big opportunity. And the challenge we've got is that actually, ideas don't actually work like that. I'm going to have 2 volunteers on the stage. And we're looking for a young lady. Come on, one young person, lady. Another girl to come up. Come up here, please. Yeah, big hand now. So your name, mate?
Jake.
Jake, big hand here for Jake. And a lady coming up there. Good on, mate. Go on. All right. And so your name is? Aradka. Aradka. Big hand here for Aradka. All right. So, Jake, have you got a broken leg? You're okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah. And John, is the insurance all right here? Yeah, okay, right. Right, can I ask you guys to stand here, face that way? Okay, your feet together. So both of your feet together. Okay, so Jake, at the count of 3, can you do me another big favour? Can you leap as far as you can go? Okay, just see how you can go, okay? Bit of encouragement. Go on, Jake, ready? Count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa, wait there, Jake. All right, the challenger. Any gamblers in the audience? Okay. Okay, count of 3, bit of encouragement. Oh, before we do it, a different instruction. Instead of one big leap, can you put one foot in front of the other and keep going? Yeah, so ready, count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, unlucky, mate, unlucky. Lucky. No bad. So, thank you. A big hand there for our volunteers now. No worry, Jake. I'll book later, mate, okay? Thank you. Thank you, okay. Who got the furthest? The one person with the one big leap or the person who do lots of little things? And fundamentally, that's how creativity works. You look at any idea you've had. It won't be just one thing, but first you've had one idea. You try this. So, John's story about, doing one thing, then something else crops up. So creativity is that like you make a snowball. You go one thing, add on, and add on now. And so when you're thinking of ideas, my best advice is to think small. So if you've got that blank sheet of paper, just write anything down. And that will kick in then what's called the incremental dynamic. So one idea will lead on to another. So just getting started is the most important now. So if you're looking for ideas, recognize it's like making a snowball. And you can work from small, or you can work from what might seem crazy. Some of my best ideas have come from when everyone said that's stupid. I said, hold on a second, maybe they might have this aspect there, we can use this bit there. So the lesson we've got is that creativity is an incremental, and it's not one waiting for the big idea. If you sit around waiting for the big idea, it's never going to come. And the challenge you've got is that ideas are often camouflaged. They're hidden. I should tell you a story about a campaign I did once where, remember the Millennium Footbridge in London? I opened up beautiful looking footbridge across London, and it had to shut within 2 days because it had a wobble. Yeah? And that wasn't part of the specification. I know some terrace buildings might have had a wobble in them occasionally, but that's part of the plan. But this wobble seemingly wasn't there. It wasn't required. And so they decided to close the bridge, spend £5 million of money to put the wobble right. Now, in my view, I actually don't think that I led a campaign to save the wobble. And you might think, well, why do you want to do something stupid like that? Because if you look at a bridge, it's got to get you from one side of the river to the other without your feet getting wet, yeah? It's sort of got to be a relative degree of safety and comfort. You can't have a rope bridge for it, yeah? But also, to use an historical analogy here, imagine you're the mayor of an Italian town, going back, what, say, 700 years, and through one door, your chief engineer comes in and says, "Boss, we got a problem. Our new bell tower's developed the lean, and we're going to spend 5 million lira to put it straight." And then through another door comes the head of tourism, who says, "There might be something in this." Who should they listen to? Who did we listen to in Britain? Because I wrote to Ken Livingstone, wrote to everyone. Because in my view, not only is the bridge got to get you from one side to the other without your feet getting wet, it's also a tourist attraction. You imagine like the Americans, yeah? Even the Yorkshire people would have been impressed. You know, they got a wobble in this bridge, yeah? And the lesson really there is that many, many times you will have opportunities come your way, but somehow people think an opportunity is like a double-decker bus, where there's a bus stop says opportunity, bus with opportunity on it, and a conductor gives you opportunity on a plate. And it doesn't work like that. Opportunities are there, but they're often hidden, concealed, camouflaged. And the more you can see the bigger picture, the more you can say yes and open, the more likely you see opportunities. Now, I do a talk called "You're Never More Than 12 Foot Away from an Opportunity." I say 12 foot because in 1 week I come across 2 statistics. That apparently in a building, you're never more than 12 foot away from an electric motor. And I'm sure it's not the case here, but in any building, you're never more than 12 foot away from a rat. And I've also come across another statistic. Apparently any public event, you're never more than 12 foot away from a Manchester United supporter. Is that true? There's one, yeah, case proven, right. Yeah. And so the lesson is, anyone within 12 feet of you represents an opportunity. And I was giving a talk in Australia a couple of years ago, and I had the flip chart up and said, "What do you want to learn from today?" And this smart-ass Australian woman says, "I want to learn to play the guitar." And the guy next table said, "I'll teach you." And I went, "Phew." And the lesson there, though, is that, you know, anyone within 12 foot of you, their knowledge, contacts, experiences, ideas can be of benefit. Any object within 12 foot of you represents a design solution to a problem that can inspire.